Yeah, all right then. Won't you?
Oh, now you're finally off the phone. Any chance of those coffees sometime today?
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah, because you're clearly run off your feet.
You always this friend?
Yes, a gift. Did no one ever tell you never get in the way of a woman and her coffee?
Well, maybe I like to live on the edge.
Ooh, whether you get your kicks.
Don't think I've seen you around here before.
How about less the bad chat of lines and more coffee making?
I think if I wanted to chat you up, I'd do a little bit better than that.
Oh, really?
Hey, how's it going?
Hiya.
How did I end up with a bunch of drivers who need their hands held?
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to work tonight, but there's going to be ructions. They're worse than Jack.
I hope you're not talking about my dad.
Do you remember the Dowling?
This is Tracy's ex.
I was wondering how long it was going to take her to figure it out. Your man said you were back.
Well, good news travels fast.
You're out for long.
You never know your luck.
Go for a drink sometime.
Let's see how you manage those coffees first.
Well, he doesn't waste any time.
What?
I didn't think he was your type.
I wouldn't throw him out of bed for eating crisps.
Don't encourage him.
I'm not. He's not the worst looking fella, but you don't have to go buy a hat or anything. I know the type. Fella like that, he'd flirt with the wall.
Dean, I don't care, okay? I need someone to cover his shifts for the rest of this week. That's not good enough. Dean, I don't care. I need someone in the kitchen. It's you or Dervla. Take your pick. Hi.
You all right?
You didn't come home last night. Me and O'Shane had pizza.
I stayed with Dad in hospital.
I would have come with you.
Next time. I promise, okay? Can you do me a favor? Can you check the hall and see if there's any glasses left?
Sure.
Thank you. You know, it's probably not the best idea to bring her to the scene of the crime.
She wanted to see you. Yeah. How'd you get on with the Yates yesterday?
Why? You worried I blew your alibi?
Did you?
No. I probably should have.
I told Ruth I'd take her to the hospital to see Dad today.
I'll take her.
I thought you were flat out keeping everything going.
Is this you trying to keep me on side?
You really think you're the only one who's worried about him?
You really want to go there?
People have been adding to the box while they shop. Everyone's been really generous.
Marie, this is brilliant.
I'll get Damien to drop over the donations to the Hungry Pig for you later.
Thank you. I know it seems like a small thing, but it really makes a big difference.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine what it's like being in one of those direct provision centres, especially this year.
True.
Hey. How are you doing?
Gonna let you get on.
Thanks again, Murray.
No worries.
Oh, smart's doing that publicly so everyone can see how great you are.
Everyone is as mercenary as you, Will.
I've nothing to say to you.
Look, you don't have to get defensive.
Renee, do you want to go on your break now?
I haven't finished the shelf yet.
Renee.
Fine. Okay. Whatever you want.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine. Not that it's any of your business.
Are you sure? You seem a bit uptight.
Maybe that's because you're hanging around all the time.
Look, if your OCD is bad, we can get you help. Right? You've just got to be honest with yourself about it.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Mairead, you can't pretend that this isn't happening. I saw the video on your phone that you took of you locking the door. Like, you couldn't even let that dirty glass sit in front of you for 5 seconds. And how many times are you washing your hands?
Okay, if you want to help, let's talk about Phoebe. I want her home.
Well, that's her decision. And look, do you really think that having her home with you right now is a good idea?
If you're not here to buy anything, I need you to leave.
Mairead, please.
Have you found out who pushed me?
Oh, we're still trying to get a clearer picture of the events leading up to your father's accident.
It wasn't an accident. You said it yourself. It was attempted murder.
Don't worry. We're doing everything we can. Oh, you were very helpful the other day. I don't suppose you remember anything else from that night.
Sorry. If I do, I'll let you know anything I can do to help.
Thank you. I don't suppose your brother's around.
He's taking Ruth to see my dad at the hospital.
It'd be good to have another chat with both of you whenever it's convenient.
Again?
Yeah, well, right now, everything is crucial. I want to make sure we're not overlooking anything.
Get back to me when you actually know something.
Yeah. Jane.
Steve? What do you want?
Nothing.
Callum.
He had a few more questions about Dad, that's all.
Well, I don't know why he's wasting his time questioning you.
I need to ring Melanie, see if she can mind Ruth this week.
Well, I could take her if you're stuck. How's she doing?
I'm trying to keep things normal for her.
She's lucky she's got you.
Well, someone has to keep everything going.
And who's looking out for you? Look, you know I'm not a fan of Paul's, but he's your dad. And you're allowed to be worried about him, and you're allowed to ask for help.
I don't have time.
And what's Oisin doing while you're running around worrying about everyone else?
From what Philip has told me about how much you've been engaging with your ex, you're in danger of jeopardizing your whole trial.
Sure, have they even set a date yet?
No, we're still waiting to hear. But it won't be anytime soon.
Great.
Which is why you need to be careful. Be contrite, polite, keep your head down, and stay well away from Mairead.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be a good little boy.
Will, I'm serious. We need to play a long game here. You can't give them any ammunition.
Okay, I'll stay away from her. Just want this over and done with.
Glad to hear it. Philip is in court all week, so I'll be in touch.
Great, thanks. Hiya. Don't worry, I'm not stalking you. I had a meeting with my solicitor.
I don't want to know.
Fair enough. But now that you are here, I could do with your advice.
What are you up to, Will?
Yeah. I know I'm the last person that should be asking me for help, but I need a second opinion.
If you think we're going to have a cosy chat about a patient in here, you can...
It's not a patient. Like, I'm sorry, all right, I don't know where else to go.
Get to the point.
Okay, this person has OCD. Now, it used to be really bad, and then they had it under control for years. But I think that the stress of the last couple of months has triggered the symptoms again.
And they need medical attention. You know this as well as I do.
Hang on, it's not that simple. Look, I know that you don't trust me, but I'm trying to do the right thing here. And they won't accept help, especially not from me.
Well...
Look, I can't just sit back and watch somebody that I care about self-destruct.
Well, wait. Are we talking about Mairead here?
Look, if anything happened and I hadn't done everything that I could, I would never forgive myself.
I hate seeing him alone in there.
I know, but he has loads of nurses looking after him. Now, never mind that for a sec. Remember what I said about the night it happened?
But you weren't home with me. Callum was.
And I came home after you were asleep.
But how do I know that if I was already asleep?
Hey, gotta go to the hospital.
Oisin wants me to say that he was home the night of Dad's accident. Is that okay?
Right. You're getting Ruth to lie for you now, too. You're sick.
Now, hold on a sec.
So am I supposed to say you were home or not?
You don't have to do anything. Okay? Are you all right?
I hate seeing him in there. It's weird.
I know. We all do. Right, Oisin?
Obviously.
You still always keep secrets from me.
Ruth.
You've actually lost it.
I thought we said we'd keep her out of this.
I wasn't using her. But it's nice to know you've already got your mind made up.
Yeah, how can you blame me?
Oh, come on. He's having the easiest time of all of us, conked out in there.
You think this is a joke?
I wanted to make his life a misery. I didn't want to kill him.
I'm gonna go talk to Ruth.
No, let me.
No. You've done enough already.
Ah, here, not you again.
Must be a lucky day.
Is that what we're calling it?
Don't suppose you know anyone knows their way around the kitchen, do you?
Oh, is that your thing? And those fellas who need to surrogate ma? I mean, you do have the whole older woman thing and all.
Well, as much as I'd love to stand around and talk about my love life, I have the head.
Oh, that's a pity. I was just starting to enjoy myself. What's the big emergency?
Paul's in hospital. Dervla's needed in Vino, so I'm short-handed.
You should probably ask nicer then. I mean, you are not the only one who looks good in an apron.
Are you serious?
Yeah, go on. I've nothing better on.
I'd be a lifesaver.
Okay, so I'll see you there in about half an hour.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Okay.
See you then.
See you.
Smooth. Where have you been hiding her? What? You can't blame a guy for asking.
She's Carol's daughter-in-law.
That's good to know. Look, if you've got your eye on her, I won't step on your toes. Especially if she's related to Carol.
Just do me a favour, that's all.
Yeah, I believe you.
I think I left it on the table.
They won't have gone far.
You calm down yet? Why's she got a bag with her?
We're having a sleepover in James tonight.
Where she's safe.
Were you planning on telling me this?
You said that Oisin knew that we were staying in your mum's house.
So typical. You've always got to play the favourite brother.
I'm just looking out for her.
Is it fighting again?
No, it's okay. We're not.
It's just things you don't understand.
Oh, like that you two hate each other?
Come on, let's get you to Jane's.
No, why don't we let Ruth decide? Where do you want to stay?
You don't have to listen to him.
Now who's using her? Ruth?
Stop it, both of you. All you do is fight. I hate it. It's not fair. I want my dad.
You heard her.
You did this, not me. Why don't you go have a look for your pencil case?
How do you think this is going to look to Yates, huh? You're not even staying in the house.
Is that all you care about?
You're not exactly whiter than white in all this.
I'm not putting Ruth in danger.
Are you seriously saying you don't trust me with my own sister? You don't even have the guts to say it to me.
Why don't we talk about this later?
Oh, so you don't have to look like the bad guy in front of Ruth?
What's all this?
They're at it again.
It's family business.
Can you give us a minute?
Ruthie, why don't I get us something nice? Give that as a treat at home, okay?
You're holding on to Ruth so people will think you're the caring big brother. But who's to say you didn't do it?
The attack.
Yeah, and why not?
We both know that's more your style.
Oh, is it? You didn't try and ruin him?
That was different.
Yeah, because I kept you in check.
Shut up.
So what happened? Paul said he was going to shop you to the guards. You lost it and gave him a shove.
I said shut up.
Do you want to shout a little bit louder? I don't think Yates heard you down at the station. You're done now, right?
Right.
I was going anyway.
What are you doing?
He started it.
And what are you, 5 years old? Don't rise to it.
He wanted Ruth.
Yeah, and tomorrow it'll be something else. Yates was already sniffing around earlier. You need to keep a low profile.
I'm trying.
And stop backing up that fake alibi.
He's my brother.
And?
What?
You really think he didn't do it?
I didn't say that.
You're actually going to put that in?
What?
It tastes like a nappy.
How have you never had coriander before? I thought you said you liked Chinese.
Yeah, 3-in-1 with chicken balls.
I could teach you so much.
If I let you.
You're only human.
Meaning?
This body, this face. Could be a lot to handle for some women.
Some blind women.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just locking.
Place is still standing, eh?
Ah, yeah. Once the PlayStation is going and the chipper's delivering, there won't be a word out of him.
Good. You're entitled to a social life.
Oh, spoken like the true single man with no ties.
I have no problem with that, by the way.
What?
Well, dating someone with a kid.
Oh, easy now. That was about as subtle as a sledgehammer.
All right. This looks cosy.
Do you want some?
No, I'm just passing. I'll sketch. Here comes the shop steward.
Yeah. I hope she's getting all her breaks.
She's free to go at any time.
I've warned the office not to call me unless it's a life or death situation.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had me fill of listening to moaning drivers. I need a drink. Come on.
Oh, well, can he not go with you?
What can you do?
Well, there's still a fair bit to do here, isn't there?
Well, we broke the back on it, but I can handle what's left.
Great. Right, come on, you're off the hook.
Still, I think I'd like to stay.
Right.
You don't mind, do you?
Here, you can come for a pint with me and Dad.
Great.
Right, let's head on.
See you.
See you. I just thought we'd come this far. I'd like to see it through to the end.
Thanks.
Hi. How are you? Did you not get your coffees free in Phelan?
Oh, the coffee here has one advantage.
What's that?
No Renee.
Oh.
No, she's not that bad, but it's a very small shop.
There, listen, I better head.
Here. Oh, here, I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
No, I said I'll do it. I really don't mind.
Why would you? It's my mess.
Well, it's the same in the shop. You know, the last thing they need is a fall in here.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty busy. Make it quick.
The thing is, the night of the attack,
Yeah.
I don't know where Oisin was, but he wasn't with me.
You have stated numerous times he was with you that night.
I know. I was covering for him.
Lying.
I suppose.
You better have more for me than that. You're in serious trouble.
Well,
come on, out with it.
A couple of weeks before the attack, we were trying to fool Paul. Make him think he was losing it.
Both of you?
Yeah.
When did this begin?
It was all over by the time of the attack. The important thing is, Oisin doesn't have an alibi.
Forgive me if I don't take you at your word.
I'm being serious.
Oh, yeah, so am I. You lied to me once. Why should I believe any of this?
Because I'm telling the truth. Are you gonna check out what I'm telling you or not?
Yeah, all in good time. First, you're gonna fill me in on every detail of this scam to fool Paul.
Oh, hi.
Hey, the last one?
Finally. Oh, come here. Did you get my text about Mairead and the coffee?
Yeah, I'm glad you've seen it for yourself.
It's hard to miss.
Yeah, Phoebe's noticed it too. She was just on to me. I told her it was stress.
Why?
Well, her asthma attack kicked off a part of this, and I don't want to blame herself.
It's gonna be harder to hide if she doesn't get help.
Do you have any ideas?
Yes. You and Phoebe sit her down.
Like an intervention?
She needs to hear from those that are closest to her that they're worried.
Maybe, but Phoebe can't find out.
Then we're stuck. You know as well as I do that she needs to take the first step and admit she needs help.
Look, thanks. I'll think it over.
See you.
Wait, look, I'm not starting a row.
Good for you.
Look, I got carried away earlier. Would you stop? I'm apologizing.
If you banged your head.
Look, when I was in with Dad, I realized if he goes and with Rachel not around, it's just us here for Ruth. We need to stick together. I think somebody left a toilet seat up in the jack, so you might want to get down on all fours and just dust for prints.
I need you to come down the station.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Asking for now. We have new information.
What new information?
Your alibi.
What about it?
I told him.
What?
That doesn't exist. Where were you?
He's playing you to save himself.
Come on.
No, this is a mistake.
Well, if it is, you'll be back with your brother in no time. Let's go.
I don't have a brother.
Here's to you bailing me out today.
In fairness, it was a novelty for me. And sure, look, survived pretty much intact.
Blue plaster on it, be grand.
That's Carol.
Don't tell her you're still with me.
Oh, she's over that. She's just checking in.
It's nice that she looks out for you.
Yeah, she's always been good to me. And she hasn't had it easy.
Robbie. That's a tough one, all right.
They were good together.
Most of the time.
Do not let worry you say that.
Just goes to show. You never know how long it'll last.
Suppose.
If you find someone. No guarantees. Ooh. It's gone straight to my head.
It's fine.
No, I better go.
Don't.
You sure?
No time. Why don't I just walk out right now?
Don't you want us to find Paul's attacker?
I don't know who did it.
All right. Let's start at the beginning.
What if I did have some information for you?
What?
I can tell you everything Callum's been up to. None of it's good, but I'm kind of involved too.
This have anything to do with the plot against Paul to convince him that his mental health was deteriorating? The night of the attack, do you remember a photographer at the community centre?
No, because I wasn't there. What's that?
Take a good look. You recognize anyone?
Well, doesn't prove a thing. I mean, that could have been taken at any time.
True. It's fascinating, the data on a digital photo. Exposure, lens, date, time. Now, if I were you, I would think very carefully about my next move.
I want my solicitor.
Good call.
Only you could raise a simpleton like him.
Watch it.
Or what? You've already done the stupidest thing possible.
You should never have got me to lie to Yates, okay?
You didn't just change your story, you completely screwed both of us.
Good for you. You seem to really like her.
I'm actually pretty mad about her, to be honest with you.
It's a shame she's to go. I suppose that'll be the end of it, yeah?
Not necessarily.
Really? Do the whole long distance thing?
Can you just stop? Okay, I don't want this. I don't want any of it.